Peace family, I'm back again with a new video, and today we're going to watch another Christian nut jobs, you know what I'm saying, and the matrix, how it works, and just to keep you ahead of the games that they be playing on you, you know what I'm saying, that religion is not for everybody. Okay, we been researching and we find out that dudes have the gene to worship religion. You know what I'm saying? They have the V-Matthew gene out there that I had a video about this long time ago. YouTube delete the video, you know what I'm saying? When they first came out with the Jzeus and all that stuff, you know what I mean? That dude was explaining the V-Matthew, and basically is a gene that these people have, either by taking the shots or some of them were born with it from the labs. You know what I'm saying? They were created with it to worship Yahweh, to worship gods outside of themselves, gods that they know not, other entities, other men, other people, and destroy this realm. That's why they exist. They exist, the religion exists, and the religious beings are not fit, you know what I'm saying, for this role. And they are a problem because they cause a lot of chaos and a lot of war, and a lot of death, and a lot of sorrow. You know what I'm saying? These people don't will nothing or nothing. They're just careless and wicked. Let's go.
You guys support the satanic pride propaganda?
Yeah, both.
You support it?
Satan and pride.
You support Satan?
Mm-hmm.
What's God gonna think of that?
I don't believe in God.
Wow. So you
Did you need help with something?
You support the propaganda that's targeting the kids?
Yeah, well, I agree with her. She don't have to believe in no God. Yeah, everybody already know what God is. God is dog. It's a trickery. And the lady over here had the common sense to say she don't believe in no God because it's all a deception. And she's right about that. But you're gonna see that this dude don't think so. He's a religio. Let's go.
It's all over kids' TV shows. It's all over. They're targeting the kids.
Kids can choose to wear whatever they want.
Do you support the sexualization of kids through pride propaganda by corporate?
Is there something that we can help you with?
Okay. Now we ask her if she supports child abuse and the thing, and it seems that the lady's working there, right? Right? You can't make these questions to people that are working in these demonic places. They lose their job. There's cameras everywhere. They watching, and you got to put the video on YouTube. Next minute, she'd lose their job. Are you dumb? You know what I'm saying? It's just dumb, people.
What about you, sir? Do you support this?
Any questions? But if you're here to,
He works there too.
I'm just asking.
Listen, man, you can't ask them questions because they are slaves. They're working there, and you go around asking these pertinent questions. Of course, they're gonna be like, "I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I work here, and I don't want to lose my job." They don't get it, do they?
Disrupting.
You work
yes,
for Target?
I do actually.
Where's your name tag?
I am the undercover loss prevention.
Oh,
So
I'm just asking questions. So do you support this satanic propaganda?
I'm not answering your questions. What you need to do is you either need to leave the store.
God will judge you guys.
I am not going to be vaccinated.
Shut up.
I join you.
I'm going to be one of the survivors. I'm going to survive the genocide.
That is conservative mega pastor Rick Wiles.
I am not going to allow...
So finally, we find the pastor that resisted the Jews. You know what I'm saying? And you see what they do? They demonize them. They talk to them. They put them out of character. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do it. Because the other Christians all went and took the Jews. And I don't think nobody cared about what the pastor has to say or what God has to say. It's all hypocrites. You see that? They don't believe in no God.
COVID maniacs to convince me to be vaccinated or vaccinate me against my will.
In April, the senior pastor of Flowing Streams Church in Florida and the founder of the conspiracy-promoting True News website...
And he was right. He was right. He said that he's not going to let these nuts, convince him to take the juice. Where was his church? Why were they not behind him?
19 vaccines, a mass murder campaign led by Satan's team on Earth.
I'm going to survive a global genocide.
Now, Wiles himself is in the hospital with COVID-19.
You see how they ridicularize you? You see that? It's all a game, people. It's all in it. They all in it. You see that? He pretends he don't want, but then he pretends he got sick. And you went there for the juice, like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You see these Christians, what they do to you? You see how they get you in the agenda? You see that? It's all a joke, people. It's all a game they play on you. Let's go.
Embarrassing turn for him 1 month after proclaiming...
The only good thing that will come out of this is a lot of stupid people will be killed off.
Speaking of stupid, Pastor Rick. Hello, everybody. I'm David Schuster, and thanks for watching. Let me be clear. I don't want any right-wing COVID deniers and anti-vaxxers to die, but it would be nice if they learned a lesson.
So you get these clowns all dressed up, and you get them with all these books behind them to make you believe that these motherfuckers know what they're talking about. You see how clever they do on the masses? You see that? They pretend they're very clever people. See, he got a photo of his daughter over there and everything, playing, like decent people, you know what I'm saying? He studied, he knows what he's talking about, he got all these old motherfucking books over there, you know what I'm saying? So everybody's supposed to believe this dude. Yeah? This corporate non-religio, you know what I'm saying? Playing with the religio, they all in the same cube. Let's go.
Official Gab account, Wiles Church said, quote, Flowing Streams is experiencing a sudden cluster of flu and COVID. Please pray for your True News team. A follow-up post urged supporters to specifically pray for Wiles. Urgent request. Please be praying for Rick Wiles. Rick is very much in
a clown joke they played on you,
man. He was taken
man.
to the emergency room and under medical advice was admitted to the hospital. He is currently on oxygen and is expected to remain there for a number of days. In other words, Pastor Rick and his followers now have plenty of time to ponder what happened.
God's about to bring the whole house down, ladies and gentlemen. These bunch of sex trafficking mongrels are about to be exposed. These bunch of pedophiles in Hollywood are going to be exposed for who they are.
Look, man, all those pedophiles in Hollywood that he's talking about, they all Christians, people. I mean, most of them, they all came from the church. They don't exist without the church. Nobody in Hollywood itself wouldn't exist without the church. So what is he talking about, people? Which demons is he? What? What's going on? You see how they play you? In a simulation? It's all a simulation. They're doing nothing. They play in your mind and they get you to get the juice. That's all they're doing here.
You think about fraudulent Sleepy Joe? He's a sex trafficking, demon-possessed mongrel.
Again,
your book, the Bible, allows sex trafficking. Okay? People were giving their daughters to marry other people, and this tradition that comes in all these religious books. Okay? Give your young daughter to marry some old guy and all that stuff. And now he's talking about sex trafficking in whatever Hollywood government or whatever the hell. When the whole thing came from your church. It's pathetic, people. Let's go.
He's on the left. He ain't no better than the Pope and Oprah Winfrey and Tom Hanks and the rest of that wicked crowd. God is going to bring the whole house down.
Okay, if I have anything to say in benefit of the Hollywood stars and the WAP opera and whatever, man, whatever you mentioning in there, is that all these evils that they do, It's in your Bible. They can justify all these evils that they do in your Bible. How about that? How about that? You taught them these evils with your Bible book. All these evils are there. How do you explain that? But you're going to have these knuckleheads talking about the God is going to do some justice. It's all a joke, people. It never happened. Do you ever see that God do any justice to anything or change anything and do righteously? Hell no. That God is ordered out of chaos. You know what I'm saying? And this is all a simulation.
House day.
Actually, God has already done that, as evidenced by the popularity of this lunatic
Oh, shut
pastor
up.
named Greg Locke. This jackass now has more than 2 million followers on social media. He recently claimed President Biden and Vice President Harris are leading a sex trafficking ring below the U.S. Capitol.
I'm telling you, he's going to expose Kamala Harris for the Jezebel demon that she is. Do you honestly believe, Pastor Locke, that the military uncovered tunnels beneath the Capitol building and beneath the White House and in the Five-Fingered Lakes? Do you really believe that they found kids? Yeah, both live ones and dead ones. And if you disagree with that...
Yeah, man, it's what I tell you guys, man. This is terrible, man. These pastors out there, man, no matter in which continent, it doesn't matter if he's in Africa, it doesn't matter if he's in America, it doesn't matter if he's in the UK, it doesn't matter, man. They all cause damage. Yeah, extensive damage to society with the phony damn talks, man, about the Bible. They're just promoting the shit because it's the same damn thing that they're doing everywhere. Hollywood is following the Bible. Okay? Hollywood was meant to be a Christian road. Don't they call it the Western road? Don't they call it it's their pride. Hollywood is the Christian pride and everything. But you're gonna have them here talking like they are different people. There's no such thing. They all the same people. Hollywood runs with the Bible. Hollywood make Christian videos and everything, all these videos. Who taught him he's a Christian? Who taught him to be a Christian? Hollywood. Hollywood have Jesus Christ movies that converted him. Yeah, this dude probably was a pagan or something, and you never know where they came from, but they all came and they all were given the cube. They were created in the lab, as I explained to you. Okay, these dudes can go past that and still believing in some God that didn't create you. You need to go back and find out who created you and why they're doing these things to you. Right? You're not supposed to be here inside that religion talking crap, because anything they're talking about, it's what they do in Hollywood. It's what you do in your church. It's the same thing. It's the same God. It's the same evil. You understand, Christian? So you have no case. Once you are worshiping some God outside of you, you're going to be the punching bag. Let's go.
And if you try to cover that, and if you try to keep that on the DL, you're just as complicit as Hunter Biden and the rest of them bunch of crack.
So are you.
Well, it now appears the cracked out hypocrite is, you guessed it, Pastor Locke. The Apostle Paul laid out the requirements for the man who goes for pastoral office. 1 Timothy 3, quote, "He must be one who manages his own household well, keeping his children under control with all dignity." Dignity and managing a household well haven't always described Greg Locke. His ex-wife, who he divorced a few years ago, says this pastor and founder of the Tennessee-based Global Vision Bible Church was a deadbeat dad. Melissa Locke says none of their children from their 20 years of marriage live with him or got the requested support from him. Furthermore, she alleges that Greg Locke cheated on her and was physically and verbally abusive.
So, as you can see, the Christian record is not clean. He cheating his wife, he don't care about the kids, but he's there teaching in the church, people. How do you explain that? You don't give no damn about nothing in his life, but he's there teaching Christ in the church. It's all hypocrites, people.
of a surprise. You see, last year, Greg Locke threatened to kick in the teeth of a Dunkin' Donuts employee who asked the pastor to wear a mask.
Mr.
Locke
Books.
confirmed the altercation on his own Facebook page.
All of a sudden, here comes Nazi Skippy. He comes walking out with his little mask, and he's like, "Sir, I just want you to know." Now, by the way, he didn't have to embarrass me in front of everybody, but he did, which was probably a mistake, because I'm not a real silent guy when you push my buttons too far.
By the way, Locke says he goes to the donut shop twice a day for medium-sized coffees with 7 creams and 5 sugars in each one. Maybe that explains why he's so amped up. Or maybe he is...
Yeah, you see, these dudes are the guys behind them, you know what I'm saying? Because he knows that he's brainwashed with that Bible crap, you know what I'm saying? He's still drinking the whole lot of coffees, you know what I'm saying? And sugars and all. He's in trouble. Because they know what they got in this food. You know what I'm saying? And they already know this dude is eating all of that is a nutcase. But this is, the more they do, you see that this food is connected to their genes and to what they believe. It makes them crazy. Let's go.
Violent nut job. Locke is also, wait for it, unqualified educationally to be a pastor. That's right, his bio says he got a degree from the Baptist Theological School of New England.
Who is qualified to be a pastor? And who is qualified to be a pastor, people? Nobody. The only reason a pastor exists is because you have the nut jobs that think that so-called God lives outside of them. So they need a pastor to guide them. A Christ figure. Yeah, it's retardation.
School says it only offers education through correspondence. In other words, mail-in degrees. Anyway, never mind the apparent personal and spiritual fraud we're talking about with Pastor Locke. There are also questions about financial fraud, given the financial improprieties that have popped up at Locke's church. There's a lot to mock and make fun of here.
How is that God Jesus is always about financial people? And there's always a financial fraud going in these churches. No matter what continent you're going on, they're collecting the whole lot of money, tax-free, you know what I'm saying? But still fraud going on, you know what I'm saying? People give money, expecting them, you know, the people that think God is outside of them and is coming to help them, believe that by giving them money to help themselves, that pastor is supposed to help them when they're helping themselves. But they think that this God is helping them. It's all retarded.
In his sermons, plays off the criticism.
I'm already crazy.
But in all seriousness, it seems like a reproach to Christ's church when somebody like Greg Locke masquerades as a man of God. This self-proclaimed pastor with his anti-LGBT
All pastors
Trump
are self-proclaimed. Don't let them fool you, man. They all are self-proclaimed because no God, no creator came down telling you that any motherfucker is supposed to be a pastor or a prophet or your leader. You know what I'm saying? It's all man-made. It's all created to deceive you, and get you into these political agendas that they have out there. It's all Christians, the voting shit and the government. And this is all their game. This is all they play. Nobody created any of that crap. They created that big road corporation, Christian road corporation since the last reset, as you know what I'm saying? They've been propagating religion from one end to the other, you know what I'm saying? And different religions, and creating conflict and fighting and killing each other over resources. Because these are all new species out here on Earth. They don't know how to live in harmony with the Earth or nothing. It's all religio. And then you got these ones that hide behind books like they know something. They don't know nothing, man. All these books were created for slaves. All the relevant books, what do you think they did? They burned them. Old road books that matter to you, that will get you somewhere else, they're not here. All these books you see there, they wrote them for you. It's all brainwashed, just like the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So when you see these dudes acting out here like they know something, they don't know nothing, people. It's all a big cube, Religio cube. Don't let them fool you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop this video now and we come back to another video soon. That's it, man. Love you all. Keep the instructions. Peace.
You guys support the satanic pride propaganda?
Yeah, both.
You support it?
Satan and pride.
You support Satan?
Hmm?
What's God gonna think of that?
I don't believe in God.
Wow.
She
So you
supports
think-
Satan.
you support the propaganda that's targeting kids?